In 48 hours, the name Steve Harvey had been Googled 4 billion times in 48 hours. I had expanded my global persona and reach. I just didn't appreciate the way God did it. I really didn't. I didn't appreciate that. Could have took another way. So.
One last question.
Okay.
What would the term 10X mean to you?
To me, because I actually was talking to my sons one time, and they asked me, say, Dad, we're having trouble trying to think of how to become a millionaire. Want to be like you, Dad. And I got 3 sons. And it's kind of a burden when you're really successful and you have children, especially my boys, because they want to be like me, so they struggling. And I said, stop trying to think of how to be a millionaire, because you know how hard that is? Because if you could think of how to be a millionaire, what's today, Friday? If you could think of a way to be a millionaire, wouldn't you do it by Monday? Yeah. So he said, well, Dad, how do I do it? And this ties into this 10X. I said, what is it that you do that somebody would be willing to give you $10 for? Because everybody has that. I mean, if you babysit, somebody give you $10. If you cut hair, somebody give you $10. If you write papers for people, somebody give you $10. Everybody got something they can do for $10. I said, so what you do, son, is go do that and make $10. Now, after you make the $10, do it 10 more times. I said, you know what, you got $100. I said, after you make $100, do it 10 more times. You got $1,000. He's sitting up there, he's going, I said, now after you make $1,000, I want you to do it 10 more times. You now have $10,000. Now, whatever you did to make $10,000 is simple. All you got to do is do it 10 more times. Guess what? You have $100,000. You ain't got to change nothing.